hope everyone is having a good week. I just need to hide my keyboard really quickly before I change any of my screens. So that I have nothing compromising on show. Give me 2 seconds. Hi, Shrimp, how goes it? I hope you've been having a good time. How goes things? And hi, Shifty Book, thank you for bringing the butts into the screen so early. Ah, dear. And Chameleon, how goes it? Ah, I hope you're all having a good week. I am still quite under the weather. I am so sorry. I was really hoping by this point to be a lot better than I am. I'm so sorry. I am still not very well. I have got face cam though this week. So last week we didn't have face cam at all. This time I will. It wasn't me. I mean, I could see it was you. We all know it was you. We all know it was you. You're the only one who has access to the butt on Twitch. We know it was you. Ah, dear. Doing well. How are you? I am very iffy. So, I mentioned last week that I had a stomach infection. And so last week I didn't eat any solid food at all. And then this weekend we thought we'd give it a go. And I like put it in really simple terms. My stomach was not happy. It like fully rejected that. So I've had some very rough nights. But so I'm still on the non-solid food, going into week 2 now of trying to get rid of this hecking stomach infection. But it is what it is. I would very much like to eat some heckin' chewable food. But nah, that's not on the cards for me just yet. On the plus side, I can still drink tea. In fact, if anything, tea's been like one of the nicest things, like a nice hot drink. Yeah. I miss cake and nice food. I miss that. I miss afternoon tea. I also miss my gains. But yeah, other than that, I'm alright. I managed to go to work this weekend, so that was good. Oh dear. Oh, not anymore. Oh yeah, we had a bot account already? Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Jeez, that was quick. I wonder if we'll get host. Get yourself some soup. Yeah, we've had a lot of soup. A lot of soup, a lot of rice, like squishy, like porridgey rice, and a lot of porridge. And protein shakes. A lot of protein shakes. Oh, delicious. Yay. Hello, hi testing, how goes it? I hope you're having a good day. Welcome on in, I hope you had a good weekend too. And Minimal, hello, the helliest of Craftykins is back. Welcome to Facecam, yeah! We're back on Facecam land. Oh dear, I always get a bit nervous coming back to Facecam after taking a week off of it or something like that. I always look at them like, ugh, there it is again. The Facecam, we're back. Now I have to deal with lighting. That's the thing, when you have the VTuber, you don't have to worry about like your lighting or anything like that, because you know, everything's the same in digital stuff. You just have to make sure that you're not lagging. I'm Bateman, how goes it? How goes the streams? How goes Arkham and all that? I hope you're having a good weekend. Unfortunately, anything that's happened over the weekend I probably missed because I was at work. But I hope things are going well. Just blend a cake? Are you alright? Shrimp! No! No! Oh! The poor cake! It doesn't deserve that. I think I might be leading the host follows at the moment. Yeah, 27 in one stream is quite daunting. That's a lot of hosts. What are you up to? He's attracting the hosts. That's what it is. Having a protein right now and it's... Yeah, I have some mocha flavored ones, and if you have them straight out the box, they're not good. But if you put them in the fridge for a minute, or I say a minute, like a moment, because they're quite thick, they're actually quite nice. They just need to be refrigerated first, because then they taste quite good. Want to see a new punny? What do you think I'm going to say to that, Minimal? What do you think I'm going to say to that? You think I'm going to be like, oh yeah, bring the puns into my chat, Minimal, do it. I can't stop you. But yeah. Imagine having to worry about lighting, I know, right? Us beneath you who worry about the lighting. That's us. Oh dear, it's my window right there behind me. I'm not alright. No, you want to put cake in a blender, blend the cake, put it on a pizza. Ugh. I mean, I think I wouldn't like that very much because that's kind of like a step further than barbecue sauce, isn't it? Barbecue sauce I can handle, but I think cake's a bit too sweet. Hope you're well. I'm okay, thank you, Greedy. Greedy, I hope you had a good weekend. I am a little under the weather. I am still quite like, I think I went to bed at about 4 last night. I go to bed at like 11, latest normally. Like, I mean, maybe I'll fall asleep at like midnight, but like, I'm in bed. I'm like there, like cozied up. So like, 4 was a lot. 4 was a lot for me. I'm like, then I have a level of overtime that I don't normally hit. And the project that we've got for today, to be honest, I'm almost a little glad that I'm overtired for, because I don't think I'd approach this project without being like a certain level of insane. We're doing a petticoat today, kind of similar to the one that's on the mannequin, but instead of using tulle, which is the optimum fabric for petticoats, I thought we'd use cotton. Which, you know, it sounds fine, but when you think about trying to ruffle this much cotton, it's gonna be hell. I already know it's gonna be hell. It's gonna be fun though. I'm looking forward to going mildly insane this stream. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I'm looking forward to it. We all love puns here. Why are you lying, Stevel? Already. I was streaming like 10 minutes and you're lying in my stream. I can't because you have a 10 biddy minimum. That's not true. Maybe it is actually, because otherwise people can get any Twitch streamers in the chat that want to know something, people can put naughty messages into your they get past ban messages if they can use 1 bit sometimes. Yes. Heckin'. People will come in and be like, why do you have a 10-bit minimum? That's why. There's a loophole there. It's because bots will sometimes try and throw 1 bit, or not even bots, just rude people, and get certain words past a filter. Yes, words I will not say, none of them. It's a very cool shirt. Thank you. I like this shirt as well. DJ. Yeah, words like that, which I did just say. I like it a lot. It was actually, I think, was this a charity shop top? I think I get a lot of sweaters from charity shops. I like sweaters. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope today is better than tomorrow. Even better. Heck yeah. It should be, because I don't think I'm meant to have a stomach infection for more than 10 days after you start getting like the medication for it. And I started that on Monday. And so this is day 8, I think, if I started last Monday. So technically, if on Thursday I still don't feel well, like, I'm having words, that's too long. Static brain. I am taking care of myself. I am, don't worry. As well as one can. I'm not lying, I love puns. Yeah, but not all of us. Fingers crossed, all good in 2 days. Heck yeah. Otherwise, again, I'll have words. I'll be like, I still can't eat solid food. I don't want any more squishy food. I'm done. No more porridge. Sweater vibes. Have you seen a doctor? Yes. I have spoken to doctor twice now. Yes. Don't worry, I'm on top of this. Yep. I'm very on top of it. Because you shouldn't have these symptoms when eating food constantly. I'm fine if I don't eat, but you know. I don't want soup. I love soup, but like not all the time. Puns. More please. Tentacles, more please. See, I can't eat tentacles right now. Too chewy, too thick. Can't eat them. I've been watching other people eat a lot this week though. You know when you can't eat, so you just eat lots of like mukbang videos and stuff like that? That's been my week. I've been watching other people eat for me. And there's a lot of foods I want to try now that I've watched other people eat. And I have like a list now of foods that I'd like to eat. Ah. Soup. Jelly's been eating pink custard for the Teletubbies. I don't know, they never looked super appetizing. I'm sure half of the episodes it was always just on the floor as well. Like, I don't know. That's why they had that Hoover. I don't know. I don't think that's what I wanted. No. I'm sure pink custard is probably alright, but yeah. No. Jellyflesh. You just have to say jelly in a sentence and it will ask you if you meant jellyflesh. Like, say jelly often enough and occasionally Nightbot would be like, I think I know what you meant. Damn it. An online diet, that's healthy. I know, I really like food. Food is like, I love trying new food. I like eating food that I enjoy. I like cooking. I love food. So when you take that away from me, I'm just like, I'm lost. I'm lost. Like, what do I do? Where to go? I eat so much. I spend so much of my day eating. So when you take food away, I just don't know what to do. You better not be talking trash about Nunu. I would never talk trash about Nunu. Never. Nunu is doing good work. Too chewy, too thick, can't eat them. That's true. Well, that was quote 400. Great. No judgment. I can't say other words good. Yes, I'm not. All about jellyfish. Jellyfish is wee, so yeah, understandable. Nunu's a sweet bean. Nunu's always having to clean up after them, so very sweet bean. Anything new recently, food-wise, because before your stomach was a problem? Not as much. Actually, if anything, I've been trying more drinks recently because we're getting into autumn time, and that's what happens in the UK. Everything changes, and they bring out lots of drinks, but not so many foods. If anything, I'd say food-wise, I've been trying more of a... I'm not planning to specifically go vegan or vegetarian, but truthfully, my stomach has been acting up a lot recently, so we've been trying a lot more vegetarian and vegan food. But like, not like, here's the corn version, more like trying new curries, trying stuff like that just happen to be vegan and vegetarian. Truthfully, like, again, vegetarian curries are always my favorite anyway. I really like vegetable curries, and most vegetable curries I really like. I'm also a big fan of paneer, so I've been trying more stuff like that, and I really like it. So we've been trying to cook more of that at home too. Yeah, it's been good. I like it because when you're cooking a curry, you cook it for a long time, so your whole house smells like curry. And I actually kind of like that. I get home from work, everything smells like curry, and it kind of is like, yeah, that's good. I like that. It's nice. Takes away the public transport smell. You're welcome. In the same way, I love hot cooked food, so that my wife suggested a bag snack she just doesn't get. Cyber! How goes it? I hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Sorry. Whenever I see the bee wave, it just looks like this to me. And Mum Strudel! How goes it? Okay, now I haven't done anything, Mum Strudel. We're just talking about food. We're having a nice chat about food. Any drink recommendations during autumn? Well, there's been a place near us that, I say near us, it's not super close, but it's reasonable, that has been doing, instead of like all of the pumpkin spice sort of stuff, they've been doing banoffee as their like seasonal flavour, and that's been really cool. Personally, banana is not my favourite flavour, but I actually really like that they've been doing something a bit different. So they've done like a banoffee hot chocolate and banoffee frappe? Is that it? Frappe? Yeah, like banoffee other things, and I think that's really cool. A big fan of what they've been doing over there. Think it's nice. Very nice. Water. Water is always a good drinking recommendation. Also, I've been trying different chais. I always get the T2 chai, and I really like that one But I tried the Twinings chai recently, and it tastes like Christmas, and I quite like it. It doesn't taste like a chai that I'd normally get. It's very Christmassy. It almost tastes like an English breakfast mixed with Christmas. But I would recommend it still, like, not necessarily as a chai, but I would absolutely recommend it as a nice tasting drink. Really good. It tastes like, if you like Christmas taste, it tastes like Christmas. Really good. I'd like to have it alongside, like, have that one sometimes, and then sometimes go for the T2 chai, because they taste completely different. Whiskey and mint liqueur. Nice. Talking about food and sleep, I remember I need to get in some lunch. Oh, Asylum, how's it going? Please do, yeah, get yourself some food. It's gonna be a long day, lots of work meetings, and I woke up at 3 AM. Oh, Cyber, we've had similar nights. I hope you manage to get some sleep in soon. That's no good. And Wee, speak of the devil, how's it going? I hope you're having a good day. Welcome on in. Yeah, I love the Twinings chai. It was good. A lot of the time I've had bad feelings about Twinings, to be fair, because they're always very expensive. But it is a bit easier to get than T2 for me, so I was like, I'll give it a go. And again, I wouldn't replace the T2 chai with the Twinings chai because they taste completely different, but it's really good. It's still really, really good. It's just a very different taste. Please describe Christmas flavour. So, you know all the spices that you'd put into Christmas pudding or Christmas cake? It's like all of them. It's like a tiny bit fruity, but otherwise it's just like that nutmeg. It's like all those like Christmas spices. I don't know how to... It's like that spice mix that they just put in everything Christmassy, like ginger, nutmeg, maybe like cinnamon. And yeah, that with like a slight fruity, like dried fruitiness. But I'd say that's more in the smell than the taste. And yeah, it's like that. And then with a little bit of English breakfast tea mixed in. It's really good. It just doesn't taste like the chai that I'm used to drinking. It's very, very different because the chai that I'm used to drinking is more spicy. And yeah. Vodka cranberry. Cranberries are seasonal. Yeah, that's true. Cranberries are seasonal. That's Christmas flavour. Like wrapping presents and pine trees? No, not like that. Vodka cranberries. I got 2 vodka cranberries now. I like to hot mocha and sprinkle cinnamon on top around Christmas time. So here's the thing. I really like cinnamon coffee. Cinnamon coffee, I actually have, it's the only syrup I have downstairs is cinnamon syrup. Because I don't like sweet coffee that much, but I like cinnamon so much that I have cinnamon coffee. I really like it. Temp modding complicated for a summer from... Oh yeah, you did! How did it go? It was okay. 30 more quotes added. 62k clip was most viewed clip and 2 bans from me. Nice going, Mop. Very good. Heckin' very good. I'm glad that it went well for you. Heck yeah, and for them. Wow. How are you? I'm good. I'm under the weather, but I'm good. I'm very ill, but I'm good, you know? I'm dying, but I'm okay. Speak of the devil. No, we were just chatting about flesh. Teddy bear and overworked elf tears. The taste of joy. No! Oh, so sad, man. How goes it? How goes Heckin' Games? The 3rd one. How goes it? Heckin' the 3rd game. How goes it? The 3rd of all games. Christmas pudding and cake. What are these traditions? My ex's family arguing and popping ibuprofen. Oh no, Cyber. It's... To be fair, I don't know how widespread Christmas pudding and cake is, to be honest. Christmas pudding is good. Christmas cake I always find a bit dry, but pudding is good. That's what I was thinking. Didn't know there's a non-spicy chai. Beautiful Blondie, how goes it? Yeah, so try Twinings. If you want to try a non-spicy chai. Twinings is not spicy, but it still tastes good. It's different, right? But I think that's a nice thing. In some ways, because it tastes so different, it's like adding another tea to your cupboard if you like it, that you can have alongside the chai that you already like. Yeah. And Tom, how goes it? Welcome on in. Hate Christmas pudding completely. See, I know a lot of people that really hate Christmas pudding. I grew up with it. I grew up making it every year too. And I've always loved it. I love Christmas pudding. I love making Christmas pudding. I love setting Christmas pudding on fire. I love the whole tradition of making Christmas pudding in my family was so nice. I'd make it with my grandparents, see? And there was this whole thing of like, you know, trying to get them out the kitchen so you could add extra alcohol to the pudding. And then when you set it on fire, it'd go bang! That's like the whole Christmas pudding experience for me. But it was so fun. I lost two characters in 2 days, Sandman? Second character's death hit harder. Oh no. To be fair, you kind of want every character's death to hit hard, but then you're going to get more attached to some than others. Is cinnamon spicy if you have enough of it? Yeah. I'd say you want it to be a little spicy, but not everyone would agree. But then I think the same about ginger. You want it to be a little spicy. After our first work meetings, I'm going to lurk. Cyber, good luck with the meeting. I hope that it goes well. Ever heard of the cinnamon challenge? Don't do it. Don't do it. You'll only hurt. Chocolate milkshakes are my round year vice. Chocolate milkshake. See, I don't like the chocolate one as much as I like the strawberry one. Strawberry milkshake. See people do it. Sometimes also more wasteful. That's true. Also, Ash, how goes it? I hope you're having a good day. I cried. I couldn't help it. I cry at video games. I cry at lots of things. But video games I cry at. Like, I was like crying nearly at the end of Final Fantasy IX. I almost got yeeted off a demon when not really close enough. Oh my god. Ash, how did that even happen? Cinnamon spicy? I don't know about that. But it's like I just put it on the same level as like black pepper spice, like or like I guess white are the same, but like where it's like that kind of spice. You know what I mean? Did not specify that, but the alternative is trying to stop it, so I made my choices. Slowly getting better. I have a stomach bug. Ash! Ash, I feel it. The problem with cinnamon is that basically drying agent. You do not want that. Yeah, your mouth becomes like. Me and you, Ash, we're feeling the same pain right now. I have a stomach infection, and whenever I eat anything, I die. Me and you, yeah, we there. Also, Blondie, thank you so much for the follow. It's very kind of you. Cinnamon is a spice. It's not spicy. See, now if I made you cookies with cinnamon in it, you would say differently. I had people, oh no, that was ginger ones actually. I made people ginger cookies and they had to spit them out because they were too spicy and they were there like, hot, 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 hot. I thought they were delicious, but too spicy. Love your energy, thank you. We like to talk about food here. We like eating in this channel. Unfortunately, I can't eat right now, but normally I like eating. Thank you for the luck! Simon, I hope there's a more positive twist on the game soon. I don't know, so I just hope. Fortified about cinnamon. Try eating something with cinnamon with your eyes closed. You won't taste it. Oh, really? Would it be the smell more than anything? So I can eat my cooking. I love ginger. I love ginger. Add ginger to everything. Oh, I like fresh ginger, but you always get it in such large amounts that, to be fair, I use a lot of ginger, but like I don't use like that much ginger, you know? I use a hand's worth. Eating good food is 3 life value, yeah. I mean, it's not, if you can spend the time, this is the thing, is like you need to be in a position where you can spend the time to cook the food, but if you can, it's nice. I even eat some barbecue sauce because I don't do spicy, so I won't be trying your cookies. Yeah, I'm better now. I get it. Because the thing is, when I moved away from home, right, I cook food to my tastes, right? Because I was only cooking for me, so I cooked food to my tastes. I did that for a while, right? So then when I cooked for other people, it was still to my tastes for other people. I don't really have a lot of taste buds, I don't think. So like I used 7 teaspoons of ginger, I think, and then like a couple extra in the icing. And that's good for me. I like that. I can taste the ginger and I can taste the ginger in the icing. But they didn't like, it was ginger shortbread, I believe, with like a ginger icing. And my flatmates. This was for Christmas, to be fair. I had them try it before I took it into my uni course, and they tried it, and oh, I'm glad they tried it before I took it into university, to be fair, because at least we had water close by. But like, I thought they were delicious, but they couldn't eat them. Yeah, you can't taste cinnamon if you don't smell it. I love cinnamon, hate ginger. Oh, okay. I hate cooking, but I like food. Fair. Barbecue cookies. Food is life, literally. I use a tube of ginger. I cheat. That's fair. I think there's nothing wrong with that, and it also helps save waste, right? If you're not going to use the whole ginger and you use a tube and it keeps for longer, it saves waste. 17 spoons of ginger. Yeah, but that's like good. I like that. Your poor friends. They didn't like it. It was too much for them. Would have loved those. Yeah, but this is the thing. I love them. I think my one of my parents at least would have loved them. So, you know, some people like that much ginger. Me. Right. Also, I'm gonna switch cameras really quickly, so you can see. Oh, there comes the meat grinder. Oh God. Did people even put in that? We have our cotton fabric. It's like a polycotton sheeting because I didn't want anything too. Oh no, it's cotton sheeting specifically. I didn't want anything too thick, but I did want cotton because I'm going to end up dyeing this at the end once it's made. So yes, cotton. Very nice. Very nice cotton. Lovely. We're gonna have to cut this up a lot. Now, I couldn't find my ruler before stream, but what I did find was this handy dandy box that is about the width that I want it. So I'm gonna use this box to measure everything. That's gonna upset a few people, but I think it's gonna be okay. It's cool, more cookies for you. That's true, I ate all of them. When I was 13, I made a friend's birthday cake. I misunderstood what gradually add to teaspoon of sugar meant. The icing was like sand. It happens. It does happen. It's happened to the best of us. What are you putting in my soup? Thank you for the 17 soup. You did put some dogs in there and one child, though. Yeah, the child went in. Thank you for the additions to the soup. I'd try one of the ginger cookies. Heck yeah. What are you making? Well, the cosplay is Mateus from Final Fantasy Text Advance. It's a big old cosplay. Today, we're specifically making the petticoat. It's similar to the one on the mannequin right now, but this one's made out of tulle, right? So, a tulle petticoat, it's much easier to ruffle because of how thin the fabric is. This is not so thin, so it's going to be a nightmare. I already know that. The other thing is that this is not already cut into strips like the tulle was, so I'm going to have to manually cut this into strips. Also, tulle doesn't fray, cotton does. So I'm going to have to kind of like do some sort of hem on each piece. Like, not really, but like just do a stitch across each piece to make sure that it's not fraying as I'm sewing it all. Because I'm going to be ruffling it so much that it's going to want to fray if I don't do that. But this was important because I want to get a gradient dye on it, and I won't get a good one of those on tulle. So, yeah. Grinder soup. You ask, the grinder delivers a fresh bowl of bitten sub soup. I don't like the bitten sub soup so much. I don't know. The bitten sub soup's meh. I wonder if I could stand soup right now. I think I'm gonna be having soup for most of the week, to be honest, at this rate. I don't want to have too many more nights like last night. I mean, I had mashed potatoes, but I also had chicken. I'm gonna assume it was the chicken. It could also be the mash. Mash is quite heavy. But I was so hopeful. I thought it's been like a week. I can eat a hard food like chicken. Nope. Nope, no chicken for me. I'm just curious about the status of your. It's Toka Satomi. So it's too tall for most of the UK competitions. So I'm having to put it on hold for now because I want to actually enter competitions at local Comic-Cons, right? That's why we're making this one. It's on hold for a bit. I'm still like chipping away at it because I still want to get it done, but it's kind of a bit on hold just because I can't really enter it into any of the competitions because it's way too tall. That's what's happening to it. I still like it and I still want to finish it, but yeah. Too tall. I really need to make more soup. You do! You like French onion soup, right, Shifty? French onion soup is good. It's got a lot of solids in it, which is why I'm not making it, but it is good. That'd be a hard pass for me too. We had hard nights. I'm having, ooh! Is that zuppa toscana for lunch? I don't know what that is. Do you put dairy in your mash? Sometimes, but not at the moment. Sometimes. Then again, we are playing it quite safe right now, truthfully. I meditated the terms of the contest I want to enter next year with my sisters of battle. Yeah, a lot of the time what they'll say, at least in the UK, is your costume has to fit within the rules of the con, so it's actually best to check what the rules of the Comic-Con is. So the height restrictions of the Comic-Con and the width restrictions of the Comic-Con. So just check that, because they won't have different rules specifically for the contest. So just have a little look at your Comic-Con. And it's normally much easier to find those. Samir, how goes it? I hope you're having a good week. Welcome on in. We're going to make a horrible petticoat. Absolutely awful. Absolute nightmare. I hope you're having a good week. Soup is soup, right? Is it? Ooh, yes. And yeah, French onion, leek and potato, mushroom and butternut squash. I do like leek and potato a lot. Leek and potato was like one of the first soups I really loved. I remember having it as a kid and just being like, wait a minute. This is game changing. What is this? What is this soup? And I've had it as an adult as like leek and potato with like, which isn't a smooth soup. As a kid, I always had it as a smooth soup. And now as an adult, I've had it as both. And I like both. Smooth soup and not smooth soup. Ah, it's good. Like more of a brothy soup. I might make some pumpkin soup next month. Ooh, pumpkin soup. I'll be honest, I like pumpkin more in desserts and curry. But I do like pumpkin. Pumpkin is good. Kale, hot sausage. Ooh, potato, onion, coconut milk. Oh, that does sound good. Ooh. I hope they have an English translation. I know most cosplay contests are one you have to do a skit, which I hate. So, it depends. Masquerades, generally you have some kind of performance aspect. But like, for instance, championships of cosplay specifically do not have the performance. It's, you do 3 poses on stage and that's it. And everyone does that. So, it depends. It's like which one you enter. Championships of cosplay is very much a craftsmanship based one though, where you are purely judged on your craftsmanship skills, and that's it. I mean, you have to have the ability to, you know, hold yourself on stage. If you can't do that, then they will dock points. But it's not about performing a skit, it's about holding yourself on stage. Yeah. So that might be a good one for you. How was the weekend? You look awesome. Oh, thank you. I'm actually really ill. But I appreciate it. Heck yeah. Thank you. Right, I need to cut this up. Oh, goodbye, Fred. It's alright. I didn't need that one anyway. I need to cut this up, but I also... it's all wrapped up right now. And it's a little bit uneven. I need to get it cut into however long the box is. Okay. I think I got quite a lot of this, so be prepared. Because the thing is, the first piece needs to be 2 meters, the second piece needs to be 6 meters, and the last piece needs to be 18. And I don't need to be that tall, but I do need 3 of them. Yeah. Totally understand. Dragon's Sword is a storage unit. With the kids' schedule, I'm not crafting all that right now. Yeah. Tuscan soup. I might make some pumpkin soup next month. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. I hope they have any. Oh, sorry, I read that one. Chicken broth and chicken broth. Oh, lovely. Nice. I love kale. I love kale too. Why are there tentacles written on your head? There's always tentacles written on my head. Every day. At the moment, there's always tentacles written on my head. I can't escape it. Ever. I had some kind of, a while back, kind of a sweet and savoury. Oh, Great recipe if you want, though I use the grey skin pumpkins here in Poland. Grey skin pumpkins? Ooh! I don't think I see those. That sounds cool. Also, hi Mark, how goes it? I hope you're having a good day. Welcome on in. I need to check to see if there are others. I know the Warsaw Comic Con is skit only. PowerCon might be different. It's, I think, less to do with the Comic Cons and more to do with the competition that you enter. Because bear in mind, London Comic Con has 2 competitions normally running, right? Sometimes more than 2. And sometimes one will have the skit and sometimes one won't. So I think it's very much dependent on the competition. Find out what competitions are running and where they're being held. Because where they're being held one year might change to another year, right? So if you can find a competition you're interested in entering, you can then go to the Comic-Con that it's being held at, right? And that might do you better. Have you decided to take part? Yes! I do really want to take part in it. I just have to make it in time, and I think the timing is going to be the difficult bit, Samir. But if I can make it in time, I will enter it. So I'm going to have to fold this over here really quickly because it's too big for my desk. 2 seconds. I'll do the folding over here. I might stand up. It's just a little large. I don't remember how many meters I bought of this, honestly. It must have been quite a lot. Ignore my pajama bottoms. They're necessary. It's necessary as part of the crafting process. Without pajama bottoms, there can be no crafting. It's just how it is. Go. That one. There. Oh, what happened at this end? Okay. Put that in there. And all the way down. There we go. Pretty nice. Okay, good fold. I probably don't want to go, honestly, more than this thick. This is going to get very difficult to cut. When it's difficult to cut, then you don't get good nines. So, can I in this? Oh, it's thick. 2 seconds, I'm just gonna pin this over here. Ah! Sorry. It's difficult to do this on the desk. Go. 1. 2. You might be able to just about see me in the corner. I'm not sure. I'm like scurrying down here. One day I'll have a floor space. Not in this house, but one day. One day, once I move house. That one. That one. There's a bottom edge on this, which I'd really, really like to use for the part that I said was going to be. Oh, what is this? Oh, did I not? I forgot to pin it, but it's okay. Seconds in, I've already pinned a bit wrong. Ah. What was I saying? Oh yeah, there's a bit at the bottom where the edge is kind of already finished. I would really like to get that on the part that's going to be like 18 meters long, because I don't want to finish the bottom edge at all. That way it will look really nice and neat and I don't have to do anything to it, basically. It sounds very lazy, but like, there's good reason behind it. There's good reason behind that laziness. If I don't have to do anything to it and it just looks really good, great. Because if I put stitches into it, it instantly looks less good. So I want to get that bit to be the bottom. Here. I think that's all of them. Wait, it only feels like 3, but... And 1, 2. Okay. There's there. And that's the other side. Nice. Okay. Right, hopefully I can take this back onto the desk. Whee! Okay. Ignore the pajama pants. It's fine. Oh! Heckin' grayskin pumpkin, amazing. Heck yeah. Right, so what I did was I bashed my mic. Professional. I pinned this top edge up here. It's basically this is the bit I want to be really, really long. Not the part I want to start with, but you know. Ah, dear. Whoop 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 whoop. Well, so Comic-Con is pretty small, so they are running only one. I'll check more. Luckily, I found some great background footage for Sisters of Battle. One of the games round, heck yeah. So that's the same basically for me. The one in Wales, that only has a masquerade. But if I go to London, which is, it's another country, but if I go to the London one, there are multiple masquerades I could enter, and also like championships of cosplay, stuff like that, where there are different options for what you want to do with your costume. It's basically the same as what I got. Ah dear. When is it there? May next year. So I've actually got time comparatively to a lot of people. It's May next year. The thing for me is that I would need to make the costume, but also gather the funds to get there, because it's quite expensive to stay in London at Comic-Con time. They really hike the prices up so that you can get there, and also they really hike the prices up to actually go to the Comic-Con. It's like getting to become extortionately expensive to go to that Comic-Con, which I don't really agree with, because they haven't added anything that should make it that expensive, at least in my opinion. But yeah, it's quite expensive to go, so I'd need to start saving some money to get there. But I'd like to go, yeah, so hopefully. George, how goes it? I hope you're having a good day. No, I hope you're having a good day, George. I'm doing actually really ill, but otherwise I'm okay. I'm trying not to lie too much, because otherwise I say I'm doing great. I'm not. I was up till 4 in the morning being ill, and I have a really bad stomach infection, but other than that, I'm doing great, George. Thank you. I'm fine. Thank you. Be sure to check out George. They're a heckin' sweet bean, and they deserve all of the love. I hear a small jelly voice, but I can't see her. Has Shifty taken the Shifty butt taken jelly? Yes, that's what happened. And hi, Delcy. How goes it? I hope you're having a good day. Thank you for putting the boobtober stuff in chat. And hi, Andrew. Welcome on in. They do a Comic-Con in Wrexham, I think. Friends of mine were going to go one year, but I was busy then. I don't know what to expect from them. And Schmidt. Hi! How goes it? Welcome on in. How goes the heckin' Apex? Ah, dear. I hope you're feeling better soon, Jelly. I'm fine. It's only when I eat that I get ill. So if I don't eat anything, I'm fine. That's the nature, I suppose, of a stomach infection. Is you're fine if you don't eat. But I love eating so much. I miss eating. Eating is my passion. You thought it was cosplay? Well, think again, because actually my passion is eating things. I was born to be mukbanger, except that I can't eat. You know? Oh dear, I'll be fine. I just have to wait for it to go away, and then I'll be okay. Right, so yeah, sorry. I mentioned earlier, I can't find my ruler, so I'm going to use this conveniently shaped box and measure with that. So please ignore me. Oh dear. Isn't even in Wrexham anymore. They moved it to Telford. Wait, really? Oh god. How good is it? How goes it? Sorry, how good is it? Great box. How goes it? It's bad, but I'm okay. I hope you're doing well. Oh no, taking lots of pills? Taking lots of pills. Taking pills for days, actually. I rattle all over the place. I'm gonna trigger a lot of people, I'm so sorry. I don't have a ruler, but this is how it goes. In the cosplay world, we use box. Very professional. Yes. On Photoshop, I use pen tool. In cosplay, I use box. Oh dear. When am I teaming you, Apex? Me, you, and B. I don't want to let you guys down. I've seen you guys play. You're good. I am not good. I would be terrible. The other thing is, I don't know how if Apex has a mode where it takes away some of the what do you call it? The fast, bright colors. I would need that to be a mode if I was going to actually play it, because otherwise I won't be able to play Apex safely. Because this is an issue with me and first-person shooters in general. But if there's a lot of bright colors and fast moving images, I won't be able to play it. Yes. But if there's a mode that I know there's a colorblind mode. If there's a mode that can like basically a photosensitive mode, I can play it. If there's not, I can't play it. Oh dear. It's what it is. Oh. Hey, it's a Wiimote. It does kind of look like a Wiimote. Listen, have you ever had to make your cosplay with a Wiimote? Would you like to? I can show you how to make a cosplay with a Wiimote. Cosplay hard mode. Make cosplay with Wiimote. That is some jump away. Wee. Yeah, it used to be in Wrexham, but I think they couldn't find a venue with enough capacity, so they moved it and called it the... I will say, I think I saw actually a news article that said it had a new venue. That new venue looked really good. Like, it looked really nice. I don't remember where the venue was, but when I saw the picture of the venue, it looked really, really good. Is that the one you're talking about? Because I honestly was very impressed. Like, it looked very large. It looked very... I imagine you could get some very good photo shoots going on outside of it. I thought it looked very accessible, which truthfully was always kind of an issue with the old the old place, because accessibility was terrible. When you had that many people, it was too busy. But yeah, I thought it was interesting. Just kills me because it was called Wales Comic Con. It's not even Wales anymore. Heck! Weird move in general. Oh really? I'll check to make sure. Sorry, Smith. I'm sorry. I have bright light issues. They just give me migraine, like instant migraine, basically. And I won't die or anything. I'll be fine. I'll be alive at the end of it, but I'll be ill. You'll be on call me and I'll be like, bleh! Which isn't not worth it. It's not worth it. I had the same issue with like watching the Lego movie, honestly. If it's... Apex reminds me of the Lego movie, right? It's that kind of bright colours moving around, and the Lego movie killed me. So whenever I see games like that now, I'm like, listen, if it's worse than the Lego movie killed me. I can't take it. I can't do that. Not again. Never again. Oh dear. The colour of duct tape! How's it going? Oh, thank you for the lurk. It's very kind of you. That's, by the way, if you're looking for other cosplayers, go check out Duct Tape. Duct Tape is a very, very talented cosplayer. Oh dear. There's a new Comic-Con in South Wales. Is that the one that I'm talking about? I have no idea what I'm talking about. Is that what I'm talking about, Shifty? I have no idea. But the venue looked fantastic. I don't know what the venue is either, but it looked fantastic. I'm trying to think of somewhere near that could hold... I can't think of anywhere. I'm rubbish. Lived here for 10 years. I know squat about the area. I've not seen it either. And I was just like, what is this beautiful building with all this accessibility that I've no idea what it is? I need to duck. Ash! Feel better soon. Look after yourself. I really hope it clears up and it's just a day bug. Look after yourself, Ash. You deserve to feel better. Oh dear. Right. I'm doing much better. Oh, able to cast some streams again. Oh, bless you, Tuck Tape. I saw that you need to lurk though. I don't wanna stop you from lurking. Please. If you need to lurk, do. Get some food, get some snacks. Look after yourself. We'll be here, chillin'. Oh dear, pinning. You know, normal stuff. Lots of pinning. In fact, I'm going to be doing lots of pinning because I also need to get the other side. This was a good start, but... Oh, it's not the end. One of many. Ah, dear, I'm going to have a sip of tea. Good job, me. Deserve some tea. Oh, dear. That's one thing. When I know that I'm doing a project that's difficult, I like to reward myself. Normally with food, but it's okay. Tea will do as well. I have a lot of nice teas in the house right now. Oh dear. I was thinking maybe to order myself some fancy teas as a treat because I can't get myself any nice food right now. But I'm just not sure what tea to order myself. Because I have a lot of my favourite teas in the house. What tea? This one's English breakfast. This is just a nice English breakfast. It's Yorkshire, to be fair. Yorkshire tea is good. Very good. Like a good Yorkshire tea. It's nice. It's decaf, but it's nice. Jason! How goes it? Oh dear, I forgot what it was. Ah, you put the deer in it. Oh, that's a pin right into my thumb. Alright, my thumb can take it. My thumb is used to this. This kind of pin abuse. Oh dear. It shouldn't be, but it is. How's it going, Jason? How went your weekend? I'm just going to unfold some of this. It's not all bunching up underneath. There we go. That's better. Oh dear. English breakfast, nice. Yeah. It's like a solid tea. It's like I didn't have anything special planned for now. But I did think maybe to get myself something nice, but it's difficult when a lot of my favourite teas are already in the house, you know? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Doing well, thanks. Heck yeah! Oh, right. I wonder how much this is. I think that I've measured probably about... Let's say that's a meter. I think honestly that's more than a meter. But if we say it's a meter... Then I've got here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 meters. I think that means even if I do the other side like this too, I won't even get one full rotation at the bottom with this bottom like edge that I want, which is a little annoying. I don't know how I'm gonna get that. It's such a nice clean edge though. I'd love to have that everywhere. I could maybe have it on the outside one and then not the inside ones, just because you do see the outside one a lot more than the inside. That's a thought. I could do that. Weekend was good. Worked Saturday. Gotta go back next Saturday because we messed up a bit of Saturday's work and been binging the Star Wars movies. Heck yeah. That's a good movie to binge. Or set of movies to binge. Oh yeah. There we go. Ooh. Oh, I did watch a movie recently, which is unusual for me. I don't watch movies normally. But I've been meaning to watch this movie for a long time because, you know, there are a few movies where it's like people talk about them a lot or have talked about them a lot, and just in general in my life, and I hadn't seen them. I think it's The Road to El Dorado. I'd never seen it, and I finally got around to watching that one the other day, and that was good. I enjoyed that one. I think that's like the third or fourth movie I've seen this year. Yay! I watched a movie. It was good. I liked it. It was nice. I sat the whole way through it. Eldorado, yeah! My internet's been poopy most of the day, so sadly the stream has to be in 3060. That's okay. I'm not doing anything that visually interesting. Don't worry, Jason. It's all gonna be like white fabric because it's a petticoat. Also, thank you for the horn. I say, don't think I've seen it. I think it's on Disney. I don't know if it was on Disney or Netflix, but it would have been on one of those two, I think, if we would have watched it. Probably Disney. It's good. Hey, classic, absolute banger soundtrack too. It's DreamWorks, so it's not Disney. Oh, is it DreamWorks? Okay, maybe it was on Netflix then. I'm not sure. I'm sorry. Feeling better than last week. Zay, I am not. I'm sorry. I'm trying hard not to lie. And because the first thing I do when people come to the stream is like, I'm feeling great. Actually, I was up till 4 in the morning. Not feeling well. So no, I am not feeling well. But I am hoping in the next few days to feel better. Because they're not meant to feel ill for longer than 10 days. So, soon. Like when I did 2D animation. It has got like a really cool soundtrack. I wasn't expecting it to be so much of a musical. Kind of, not like a musical, but like, you know what I mean? Like have so many songs. But the songs were actually very good. When I realized there were going to be more songs, I was like, oh no, it's going to be all songs. Because I don't normally go so much for that kind of movie. But it was actually really good. Really, really good. Yeah, I enjoyed it. It also was a longer story than I thought it was going to be. There were times where I thought the story had ended, and then it wouldn't have ended. And then I thought it ended, and then it didn't end. And I was like, oh, it's still going. Whoa, there's more story? Like, wait, what can happen? Wait, there's more? Like, what's gonna happen now? There's more? That was kind of cool. I like that. Oh dear. I told you before, I'm doing alright. Work has been a bit rough, so trying to take some time off. Good! It's important to have time off. I hope you managed to get some. Yeah. Body betraying jelly again. I know. Body is a bit of a poop, honestly. Body doesn't like solid food right now. Body is being baby. I know it's trying its best, but also body is baby. Body is acting like baby, and so body is getting treated like baby. Like, I want to eat something tasty and like nice, good food. Body is like, no, porridge. Actually, I think you could have some more porridge, maybe some more rice. Body, come on, grow up. They got Elton John to do the soundtrack, and it really shows. Oh, did they? I didn't know that. It's very good. It's like very, very funky. But like also the songs kind of make sense. Like they don't feel like they just come out of completely nowhere, which is nice. That's my thing with song like films like that have songs. Is like I don't want it to just come out of nowhere. I don't want everyone to be having a good time and then suddenly singing. Actually, right now we do singing, and it didn't feel like that. It felt like they were singing for a reason, and the songs were good. So yeah, I liked it. It was good. As with most films, I probably won't end up watching it again, but I enjoyed it. Another film that I've watched this year. This one, I liked it and I didn't like it. I liked a lot of it. I think it was called Raya the Last Dragon. Visually, I loved it. But, That one felt, I don't know, there was a lot that I liked about it, but then that was a bit, I don't know. I don't really watch that many films, but I always felt like I knew what was going to happen before it happened. Like, the whole way through the film. And it kind of got a little bit boring. Also, there was a scene at the end where it was not meant to be a funny scene, but I was rolling around laughing because I can't really tell you actually without spoiling it, so I'm not going to, but it was very funny. It made something seem, and it seemed like it happened in like the worst order. But visually it was really, really pretty, and I did like the characters a lot. That's the thing, like the characters are wonderful. I think the story was just a little, yeah. I think other people like that one a lot. Maybe it's just me with that one. I think I would have liked to see the characters again in a slightly different story. Yeah. Oh, Gon, how goes it? I hope you're having a good day. Welcome on in. Outside the world, how's the outside the world? It's good, thank you, Gon. Oh, can't stand it when musicals add songs because it's a musical and they have to have a song every 15 minutes. Yeah, that was my fear as soon as I heard singing in that film. I was like, oh no, is it going to be one of these? But then it wasn't, so it was okay. How goes the Dungeon Master doing? Not bad, still working on it. How are you? Right, we need to add more. Keep going, more strips. Also, I'm taking my time with this because, you know what? First of all, this is a big old piece of fabric, but also, I'm not well. I take my time. Have a nice relaxing time with this. This kind of work is like good chat sort of work because like, it doesn't take too much concentration. I don't feel like any particular rush to get through it. Should I share the news story that I shared with Shifty yesterday? I laughed very hard. It is a crime. They were reporting a crime at the end of the day, and like obviously I hope they managed to catch the person, but it did be getting me. I'll see if I can find it and put it on screen because I have to get the right thing. What did I call it? Oh yeah, this. There it is. Oh. Hecky. I don't know if I'm allowed to show the image on Twitch. I mean, it's a news story though. So Okay. I won't. You can't show the image. Okay, I won't show the image because I think I'll. If you want to look up this news story, you can look it up yourself. Basically, I came home from work yesterday, and oh no, wait, been out all day since. Been having like bugs crawl on my legs, behind my neck, my armpits. Oh no! Heck, you can be banned for images including that. Got it. I came home from work yesterday and I don't look at the news while I'm at work. I don't look at the news before work, honestly, either, because at the moment, of course, like the news can be a little bit down and I just want to go to work like clear-minded, come home, and then I might check the news, right? I check the news and like, okay, this wasn't the main news story, but I'll be honest, it did catch my eye because it was right underneath. Thank you for the 50 dogs. I appreciate it. Fortunately, the dogs were not part of this news story. Basically, there's this picture of this guy in a gimp suit. You can see him from like the chest up. He's got red crosses for eyes and like red stitching over his mouth, and it says Somerset Village fears return of Gimp Man. I was like, what? There is so much happening in the UK right now. Why is this one of my top news stories? Somerset Village fears return of Gimp Man. Okay. And I was like, all right. Let's not judge. Let's have a little look. See what's happening down in Somerset. And so I had a look. The whole news story is gold. It is absolute gold. Now, again, of course, this person, I will say what they are doing. They are technically using their fetish and kind of like, I would say, including people that do not consent to partake in it in the public. So it is a crime. They do need to be caught. However, that aside, this news article is hilarious. It's absolutely ridiculous. I don't know who wrote it. Unfortunately, I didn't save it. But like, a couple in Claverham, southwest of Bristol, called the police earlier this month after spotting a masked man spying on them through their windows. 2 years ago, there was a series of incidents where a man in a black gimp costume jumped out at people late at night in the same village. Why have they let this happen? Why have they let it happen? A series of incidents 2 years ago, and they were like, oh yeah, the thing is, this picture was taken from them, and it looks like he's doing an interview. And it's like, I mean, I surely not, because if you caught him for something like an interview, you could have arrested him. Like, you know he's doing a crime. Arrest them. Oh, it's fantastic. And like, there's a few people that have written things like this. It is not just one quote from this, but it's like, I'm not too bothered to walk around on my own, but it freaks my children out, and I want them to feel safer. Like, there were several people that wrote in and said these things. Like, oh yeah, it scares my kids. Well, I'm not surprised. I mean, these people called in just past midnight, and there's someone looking in their window, and why are they letting it happen? Oh my god, I love it. The whole article is pure gold. I think the fact that they got a picture of him doing an interview, or what it looks like doing an interview, is gold. The fact that it's been 2 years, fantastic. The fact that it was part of my top news. Somerset is in England, by the way. 10 out of 10. Like, unless he's planning on popping across to Wales and, you know, maybe doing a couple of events in Wales at midnight, I don't think that it includes me that much. Or it doesn't really involve me that much. But still, thank you for letting me know. Oh my god. 10 out of 10. Oh, I don't know. It's just great. Like, again, I can't show you the news article because there is a man in a gimp suit on it. But if you're above a certain age and you fancy looking it up, the article is called Somerset Village Fears Return of Gimp Man. There you go. Thank you for the horn. Fears him why? Because he runs into everything he can't see. I'd be surprised if he could see. I like how you say Somerset with a West Country accent. Yeah. Oh no. Let's call it a night here. Yeah, I know. Or let's call All Might here. Yeah, we need All Might to fix Gimp Man. What they're doing is criminal, but it's an exceptionally unique. I mean, that's the thing. Yeah, like technically, yes, it's a criminal act, but it's so funny. Sounds like a good plan. Jump out at people in the middle of the night. It's totally safe. None of them might actually defend themselves. Well, this is the thing. It's a little different in the UK for the most part. Like, they might get punched, but they'll probably be okay. Because most people don't really carry much more than punching. Oh dear. Or an alarm. Oh, I saw the best quote last night. Did you? What was it? You can always link it on Discord. Yeah, but our Discord is an all ages Discord because our Discord also gets linked in other places too. So I'm not going to link it in the Discord. Oh dear. What? I say all ages. It's 13 plus, but yeah. What a story. What an article. What an event to happen. The fact that it happened 2 years ago too, and then it seems like he took a break during the pandemic, and now he's back after lockdown. We have them back. Oh dear. Maybe with his village is too much. Or a taser. Oh yeah, well, I don't think you're allowed to have mace with you. I think that one you're not allowed. But yeah. A woman who asked not to be named told the BBC, "I've got older children and even my kids are saying it's the Gimp Man again." Like, literally, my stomach hurts so much, and all last night I was just like, "Ooh, ooh, this Gimp Man article. Ooh, what is he doing? And why? Oh my god, and why does he stop for a photo? Like, I don't understand. There's so much about this I just don't understand. Like, why you do all of this and then somebody like, "Can I have his photo, mate?" And they'd be like, "Oh yeah, absolutely." So do you want me from the front or the back? Wait, hey, it's a confusing article for sure. The only words was made to like you could turn his finger. That's true. That being said, on this guy, I don't think it works since I don't think he has any exposed orifices. Everything's very closed off in this suit. I feel like hitting the dude or shocking him with electricity won't be the best course of action. That's true. He might like it. Imagine in the 200 years the Gimp Man will be part of the village. Like, they'll tell tales of Gimp Man. Oh, he turns up after midnight. If you're still awake after midnight, beware. The Gimp Man will turn up. He'll look into your windows. Oh my god. Fucking Gimp Man. The hell? Again, does need to kind of be arrested. Because he is forcing people to participate in his, I'm assuming, fetish. It could just be a joke, but I'm going to assume it's his fetish. But the thing is, there are like events for this sort of thing. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. There doesn't seem any scenario that I can think of where you'd be like, "Shoot, I'm away from home and I need to get back to my house, but all I have is my gimp suit." Like, I just can't think of any scenario where you'd be stuck like that. Oh dear. Remember to leave level on your doorstep or else the Gimp Man will peer into your windows and grunt. It's just one of those crazy stories. It is, yeah. Oh my god. It's very funny though. 10 out of 10. I got home from work yesterday and honestly, like, the day's work, gone from my mind. Couldn't remember what I'd done all day. All I could think about was Gimp Man. Sometimes you want to tell people about, like, "Oh, this is what happened at work this weekend." All I can tell you about is Gimp Man. All I know now. Oh, dear. Wasn't very funny though. Understandable. It was like one of the first things I did when I saw it. Was like, I need to tell Shifty about Gimp Man. Shifty needs to know. I know we're in the middle of like a pandemic and there's all this stuff happening in the UK. However, Shifty, Gimp Man? Shifty Gimp Man? Top news. Gimp Man? Shifty's pro Ghost Hunter now, that's true. Could you go from Ghost Hunter to Gimp Hunter? Is that a job switch that you'd ever do? This is Shifty. No. I'd hope not. I'm glad I'm the first people to go to. I am a pro Ghost Hunter now. Heck yeah. Oh dear. I hope not to. What if Gimp Man is Ghost Gimp Man? That's true. They tried to remove the Gimp suit and there's no one there. It's empty. That would be terrifying. That's like something from Scooby-Doo. Demo Zero is gonna join this and be like, why are you talking about Gimps? What's happened? I leave you for 2 minutes. Why are you talking about Gimps? I require an explanation. Ah. Ow. Ow. Okay? No bleeding? Cool. White fabric is dangerous because I say as I immediately put my finger on another pin. Because you don't want to cut yourself because then you get red fabric. Oh. No. I might cut these first 3 out in a minute though so that I'm not having to smooth it as much. Look. Vile. You got it. Vile got the bat. Vile got the bat. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Vile did it. He did it. Vile did it. Vile, how much was it? How much do I need to do to get the butt? I got it. Imagine if you watch an old VHS tape of the original 60s Scooby-Doo, but they replaced the old driving suit. Ah! Tier 3! Oh, easy. 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 Have they ever seen his legs? I haven't. I for sure have not. In fact, if they're only seeing them out the window, like he's peering in the window, probably not, right? Via like the butt. Tier 3. Save to tier 3 sub. Got it. Oh dear. Oh, what is this? A chair for the booty. Heck yeah. Worth it. Worth it. Top tier twist. It was the window of the 2nd floor. Oh my god. That would be a twist. That would be quite scary actually. That would make it quite a scary story if he'd got that high up. Oh, I wouldn't like that. I don't think I'd like to think of him that high off the floor. That's too much power. Why would you shoot an arrow at the boot like that? The boot does not deserve to be shot at like that. Also, thank you for all the cursed drawing animations, Jelly. What cursed drawing animations? Wait, what cursed drawing animations? What'd I do? I don't remember. Oh, wait, on Friday. Ah, yes. Anytime. On a Friday, on Shifty stream, we did some Gartic phone. Very fun. I drew Shifty as a foot. 10 out of 10. Shifty was teasing on Bateman stream, so I snagged it when Shifty wasn't expecting it. Heck yeah! Now you can't get rid of it. Oh dear. Good stuff. I want. Ow! Oh. Wait, am I banned from my own stream? Wait a minute. Shifty, did you ban me? What happened? Why can't I view my own stream? Oi 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 oi. Let me in! Oh, maybe I got logged out of Twitch. Maybe that's what happened. Am I not old enough to view my stream? Shoot, well, okay, whatever. I don't want to watch it anyway. Yeah, I did just refresh and it's not letting me in. As if he has the power to ban. He's got the power from beyond the grave. Take out the ban hammer. You can't even ban yourself. You can get banned on stream because of Gimp Man, did you? Oh, that's true. They were like, how dare you cover that news story? We wanted to cover that news story. That was our news story to cover. And you ruined it. Ow! Stop pinning me. I think I've just got it on a tab where I'm not logged in. That's okay. I'm not old enough. I need to log in or agree or something. It's fine. It's just my computer being slow, and then I'll agree to being 13 and then I'll get in. It's okay. It's not popping up the box, I think, that says that, you know, this is a mature stream. Do you want to enter? I'll be like, yeah, actually I do want to enter. I don't know. Listen, I've had a confusing morning. I've messed up a lot of my own stuff. Someone played with power. I did play with power, you're not wrong. Power of Gimp Man, not that power! How are you doing, Jenny? You feeling better, I hope? So I kind of feel like I'm letting everyone down by being like, no, actually. No. I feel like absolute trash. But also, I don't know. I don't want to lie. I've been up since 4. No, I went to sleep at 4. So the opposite of being up since 4. I went to sleep at 4. I was very ill last night. I tried to eat some solid food, and it didn't agree with me. And so I've been really ill. And I'm still kind of recovering from that. But it's okay. Emotionally, I'm great. Yeah. Emotionally, I feel fantastic. Physically, I feel like I died a few days ago, and I'm like a corpse that got reanimated, and my organs are slowly dropping out my ass. But like, emotionally, I feel great, you know? I'm very happy. But are you 13? I'm not 13. No. So I guess if Twitch asks if I'm 13, I have to say no. It's fine. It's not your hacking fault. It's fine if you're not. Yeah, that's cool. I'm not. But like emotionally, I'm fine. Yeah. Honestly, I'd rather it be that way around. Like, I'm very happy. I'd rather be happy, but like dying. At least in my experience, it's easier to have it this way around. Dear. Like when you're sad, but like your body's good, it's like, well, now I'm confused. Maybe it's just because my body's always sick though. But like when you're sad and your body's fine, it's like, I'm confused. Come on now, we got good times. Why are you sad? But like when I'd rather be like ridiculously happy, but then like one of my organs just fell out my ass, so maybe I should put it back, you know. Yeah, I'd rather be like that. I mean, I'd also rather just be well, but if I had to pick one or the other. Teacup emotionally lived it yesterday, but felt awful as well. Ugh. No, emotionally loved it yesterday, but felt awful as well. Yeah, it's a wild ride, I think, being near someone who's in that kind of state, though, I will say. Like, I do feel a bit bad for Shiny, because I've been like pretty ill, but like I'm very happy. I'm like quite happy to do things. So sometimes it's like I want to do this, but like you kind of have to make me just sit down and stop. I'm pretty good now, but yeah, hyperactive. But then when I do any of the things, I get ill. So hopefully by the end of the week I'll be better. I think mainly I'm probably just really overtired and like I haven't eaten anything proper for like a week now. I've been eating just like trash. Soft. Mainly porridge. Dear. Amazing foods, but I still was feeling terrible after having all of it. Oh no! See, that's no good. All of our stomachs, huh? All of our stomachs decided to rebel at the same time. Maybe it was just this weekend. Like, except mine was last week too, but maybe it's just this weekend. Right, I'm gonna snip these first three out because, again, yeah, there's so many pins in front of me right now that I am just getting caught every time I lean over. I'm like, ow, 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 ow. So I'm just gonna cut these out and then move on because otherwise I'm gonna you have so many tiny puncture wounds by the end of this. Okay, so let's get these first ones. Also, the end of this is a little bit raggedy, which is why I've ignored past this part. I can still use it, but it's a little difficult to measure it just because it's, you know, raggedy. Raggedy. It's okay. Nothing wrong, just a bit raggedy. I'm gonna just fold this over, maybe like here. Oh, first cuts. And hopefully I've set it up so this will be nice and easy for me. But we'll see. I say nice and easy. Probably nothing about this process will be that easy. But this should be okay. Let's put myself in a good position. There we go. Whew. It's still quite thick. I didn't want to go thicker. I did consider it, but I didn't want to go thicker than this. This is only 8 pieces, but I nearly did 16. I wouldn't have been able to cut 16, I don't think. 16 would have been too many. There we go. Ooh. Ooh. Disneyland, how goes it? I hope you're having a good day. Misty face, oh bless you. I hope you're having a good week. Well, you have been working a lot for boobtober stuff. You're not overdoing yourself, are you? Gah, fabulous. Nah. Nah, I think I'm okay. Difficult, right? Because like it's happened at a very bad time, but I think that it probably is just a coincidence. If I had to say, there's a chance that it could be stress related, but I think predominantly it is just very likely to be bad luck. My stomach has always been something that acts up, so I would, if I had to guess, I would say that it just acted up and it happened and it'll be fine. And hopefully by the time boobtober does come around, it'll be completely better again. I'd like to be well for boobtober. Completely. I want to be able to eat pink cakes and stuff. And pink cookies. Go. Ooh, thick. We have. Oh wait, also had a new boobtober emote idea. Oh yeah? Really? I've been trying to think of new boobtober emote ideas and I haven't been able to think of any. What have you thought of? Heckin' creative people. That is the last one, isn't it? Yeah, that is the last one. Here we go. And get that going all the way. Ooh. Hey! Okay, this piece, love you, but you need to go over there. Oh, My needles. Ah, dear. Oh yeah. Oh, thank you for the... Is that burning? Thank you for the burning. I might do a heart with like a bra on the round bits or something. Ah, wait, that's cute. Like a little boob heart. Or not like a boob heart, but like a bra heart. Heck yeah, that sounds cute. Honestly, anything like that. That sounds really sweet. Yeah, maybe I was trying too hard. That sounds like a really nice idea. Heck yeah. When you get too hard into the thinking part of it. Yeah, I think I got too hard into the thinking part of it. Shoot. I'm going to now trim off the excess, which starts at about here. I know it looks like quite a lot, but again, the end of this bit's quite raggedy and it's kind of all over the place. I can use that for something, just not this project. That's okay. That one. And then there's this one. Nice. And we will need to make sure we cut the whole way through it. Oh yeah. I think it should include that bottom bit. So, there we go. And just make sure that bit gets cut too. Nice. Very nice. There you go. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, it's thick. It's heckin' difficult thinking of emotes, but nah. Yeah. Usually I was gonna say that, but like Shifty's got so many emotes. Especially like in the Discord and stuff like that. They've got loads of emotes. There. I'm gonna have to get that, but dear. Ooh. Ooh. He's shooting something into the ass? No. All this crafting reminds me that half my shirts have holes in them and I should learn how to sew. Holes are a really good one to fix, to be fair. Because it's not too difficult nor time consuming, and there's a lot of tutorials on like YouTube on like depending on the type of hole or like where it is on how to fix it. So honestly, like it's a really good one on how to like do, and plus it can save some very expensive items, like so you don't have to throw them away. It's a lot easier making emotes when you have a character. You can just draw them with wacky expressions and it works. I found the same thing with the Jello. Yeah, I had to have way too many emote slots to fill. Abusing the butt. You are abusing the butt. Val, please, that's my butt. Shoot it more. More shoots in the butt. Heck yeah. Go. Oh, nice. Wow! That's a big one! I'm on it. Oh dear. Wait, if Shifty posts that, can you post butts and they'll just appear underneath the hats? Will they like fit right on top of each other? Oh, not quite. I guess your names would have to be the same lengths, wouldn't they? I guess if your names were the same length, maybe it'd work, but if your names aren't the same length, there's always going to be like a little bit off. Another one. Ah. Oof. These are tricky. Oh, some fluff on that one. Get that off there. I'm gonna start. Oh, wait, there's Shifty. Ah, heck yeah. Look at these butts. Look at these blooks with butts. I'm gonna start popping out at Shifty's mouth. Oh, heck. There's so many. Oh my god, there's so many you can put in there. Wait, look at all these bullets. You could put so many into the butt. Starting to regret the butt. What do you mean? You never regret the butt. Never regret butt. Never, never, never. I don't think my jelly's tall enough to have a butt, to be honest. He's only short. When you laugh so hard, your butt becomes your front. You need a flip up so you can shoot them back. Oh, that's true. That's true. You had to shoot them back. When your butt shoots Nerf bullets at you. Oh, that'd be great. Go. Oh, thick. Very thick here. Ooh. I think there's a little wave in the fabric and it makes it a bit thicker. How many have we got though? If that's 8 times 3, we've got 24 meters so far. Ish. Not bad, not bad. How many do we need? I should probably calculate that, huh? So we need 18 times 3, 6 times 3, and 2 times 3. So I guess we need 18 times 4 plus 6. It's 72. 78? 78 meters? That's 78 meters, I think? Maybe? I think that's 78 meters. That's a lot. Oh dear. I worked with a friend to make combo emotes for my blaster. Ah, heck yeah! Front bobs. But it's the best emote. Oh dear. No, the Nerf ones are really good though. The combo ones, heck yeah. I'm just picking it up so I can get this last bit cut. Just trying to slippy slide all over the place. Being difficult, you know? There we go. Nice. Another one. I spent the past 10 minutes on making little scene, and I'm pretty sure people who are making the armor up won't even notice. Oh! Oh! It's like that sometimes, but at least you'll know that it's there. Like, that's kind of what I'm doing at the moment, Jason, right? Nobody sees a petticoat, and I'm gonna probably spend like 2 weeks making it. Right? But you know that it's good. I know that this is gonna be cool. No one's gonna see it, but like, we can still be proud of it, right? Even if no one sees it. Oh. Right, I need to unpin this top bit because it's See that it's folded. Yes, I can see you in there, being folded. There you go. Unfold. And pin again. There we go. That's better. Oh. Better except that it's now really baggy on one side. There we go. That's better. It makes it a little bit more uneven at the top, but that's okay. Better. Better. I have some drink. Oh yes, no one will see this. No one at all. Definitely not 20. No, but I mean like... Well, unless you're saying 22 people are going to look up my dress. No. No, they will not. Because it's a petticoat. It's underwear. No, like when I'm wearing this costume, no one's going to be looking at my underwear, right? I'd hope. No, let's see it on stream. That's true. You guys can see my underwear now. But you can't see it when I'm wearing it, you know? Specific. That's not what I meant. Oh no, that is what I meant. Oh, this is nice. Easily manageable size. Which side do I want to go from? I probably want to go from this side though, right? And then go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I want to go from this side. I'm going to measure from this side. Can't stop me, I'm going from the other side now. It's because I want that nice smooth edge on that side. We'll see how many I get though. Who knows? It'll be a good amount. Maybe it'll fit nicely. Wait a minute. That's so good. The boxes are just like so good. Alright. I like that. Okay. Ah. Thank you. Thank you, box gods, who has made my boxes fit so perfectly. This pleases me greatly. They fit so well. I could just go like 1, 2. It's so good. I moved the scene closer so more people will be able to see it. Heck yeah, that was a good idea. Shifting no. Shifting no, I'm fighting back file. I guess I'll miss the panty raid. God damn it. No panty raid. No, no, no. Oh dear. Probably against TOS. Oh, actually, let's connect the dots. Oh, we'll do more dots first, actually. More dots first. There we go. Just fits this box like perfectly 7 times. I'm so shocked. Nothing ever fits perfectly 7 times. I get the optimum amount of fabric with no wastage. It's so satisfying. Yes. I see this happen to other people, but I never see this happen to me. Then again, this probably now won't happen again for like years. Oh, man. Optimum fabric, 0 wastage. Yes. Ooh. There we go. Ah, dear. Put that there. Pinned. Yes. More meetings for me. Oh, thank you for the lurk again. I appreciate it, Cyber. Good luck with the meeting. I hope it goes well. Back into the pinning we go. Probably want to pin them this way, actually, now that I think about it. Because otherwise when I cut them, I'm going to have the pins facing me. Not a good idea. Go. And one there. I was called a wizard last stream because of having things like that happening to me. Heck yeah! Also, thank you for the lurk, Bateman. I appreciate it. Ah, dear. Hi, Danny. How goes it? I hope you're having a good day. Welcome to. I got really lucky with my heckin' box measurements. I don't have a ruler today, so I can't measure my fabric. So I've measured everything with a box, and my heckin' box fit into this fabric perfectly 7 times. I'm very happy. I'm probably gonna be like high off that all day. It sounds sad, but I'm like, oh, it's good. It's heckin' good. It doesn't take much. It just takes my box fitting into this perfectly 7 times. Which actually, quick math break. 7 times 8. Listen, I did math earlier and now I'm out of math. That is 56, which is not enough. Which means our bottom petticoat is going to be a little small, I think. That's alright though, because cotton does proof a lot more than tulle will, so I think that's okay. This guy with the forehead, wow, that's luck, yeah. I feel very lucky right now. Very, very lucky. To buy a lottery ticket or something. Luck is on my side. Says the person who was up until 4 in the morning because they ate a piece of chicken and it didn't agree with them. Luck is on my side. That's it though, isn't it? You have a little bit of bad luck, get a little bit of good luck. I still think I should order some special tea. Treat myself. I just don't know what to go for. Just don't know. Go. Also, this is much easier now that we cut the other half off. Although actually it would have been a bit less than half since we got 4 on this side and 3 on the other. But yeah. When it's such a big piece of fabric, I mean this is still quite large for my desk, but it creases so easily. So the whole time you're just there like smooth out the creases. Oh, I'm really looking forward as well. This is probably sarcasm. I'm really looking forward to ironing all of this. Yeah, that's gonna be great. So much fun. I love ironing. Ironing is my favourite part of cosplay. I love ironing. Okay, back up there we go. Wait a minute. Oh, you're not an end. Oh, I've been lied to. You're a fold. Okay, that's fine. I thought you were an end. Oh, ow! Ah! That was a pin. Right, you bleeding or you good? Do we need a plaster? Nah, we good. Oh dear. I reached over to grab a pin. With my bare hand. Twist them up. Oh, thank you for the lurk, Shifty! I hope work and stuff goes well. Okay. That means I do have less of the edge stuff than I thought that I did. Which means it might... There's a dog barking outside, sorry. That means they have less than that to work with than I thought that I did. Ah. What other sewing machines do you use other than the 2 listed? What other ones? Oh no, those are the only 2 that I use. I mean, I've used others previously. Like I had a brother over 3 years ago. But those are the only 2 that I use. Because I wouldn't be able to fit anymore in my house. Also, once I don't use a sewing machine anymore, I would give it away normally to someone who wants to take up sewing, like a friend of mine or something like that. Like make sure that it's in a good state or as good as it can be, especially with like the brother one since I'd used it for 8 years, and then give it to somebody normally. Because sewing machines, when you're starting sewing, there really is often like that initial purchase, which I think puts a lot of people off. So if I can just give them what I tend to do. Oh dear. As long as they're in an okay condition. Oh dear. I do use my sewing machines for like pretty intense work. But you know, I look after them. Oh Danny, thank you for the follow. Let's see if you survive though. Ah! You were so close. You were so close. Another one for the soup. More jelly for the soup. That's okay. You can always use more jelly for the soup. That's good. Yeah, I mean the thing is, I don't think personally you need more than 1 sewing machine. As long as you get one that does everything that you need to do. I've said this a few times before, so I'm not going to repeat myself too much. Just buy a sewing machine that does all of the fabrics that you need it to do, and if you need anything extra, for like me for instance, the speed controls on the sewing machine are really useful, get that. But then this is my second machine, so I only found that out after using a sewing machine before. I don't think you need anything else. Things like the embroidery machine, which is my second machine, and if you were to get a serger, or it's also called an overlocker, those I'd say would be like luxury items, as far as you don't need them to make items of clothing, but they make things much easier. Like an embroidery machine will make embroidered pieces much easier. Like you could sew names with this because you can drop the feed, but an embroidery machine will get it perfect every time. And a serger or an overlocker will make things really, really neat edges, like clothing that you see in the stores. But you can do all of those same stitches and processes on my my sewing machine. It's just that I have to do them all individually, right? So I'd say both of those are luxury because you don't need them to do sewing. But if you do a lot of sewing, they're good things to get. The amount of people that want to jump straight into getting an overlocker, I get it, they're great, but you will limit yourself long term. Oh. Go. Where did I put my pencil? Oh, it's right there. And that one, that one, that one. And I mean, everyone's seen as well, with at least with me, an embroidery machine, like, it's a big expense. Like, I've been quite open about it because I don't want anyone to go into the same pitfalls that I did, which is, it's not just the embroidery machine, you also have to buy the software most of the time. Unless you're buying like a very, very expensive, like you're looking at like $2,000 embroidery machine where it comes with the software. You could be looking up to $1,000 on the software on its own. Yeah. Just as I'm just starting, lots of people say I should start with quilting. What do you think I should start with making? Danny, you don't have to start with anything. Start with what you want to make. If you don't want to do quilting, there's no reason you should start with quilting. If you want to go into quilting, then yes, start with quilting, because there's lots of simple quilts you can start to make. But if you have literally no interest in quilting, it's not a good one to start with, because it teaches you that set of skills. If you want to go into dressmaking, start with skirts, start with simple tops, start with stuff like that. So start on this, whatever you want to go into, start with the simpler versions of what you want to do, and go down that route, because otherwise you're going to do things that you have no interest in. And while it will teach you a set of skills, it will be a set of skills that you may not be able to translate over to the thing that you actually have interest in, right? Because quilting, it does teach you a lot of really good skills, but not all of them are skills that you can take across to dressmaking, and vice versa, right? So, and you know, same if you want to go into specifically curtains. Curtains are a little bit more difficult because you've got thicker fabrics, but start looking at what you want to do. I'd always recommend as well, if you're very, very, very new, to get used to your sewing machine on an old pillowcase. Just mess around with it on a pillowcase, because it takes a while to get used to working out how tensions work, working out how the stitches work, just doing that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's what I'd recommend. But I would never recommend doing a project that you literally have no interest in. I think that's one of the worst things about school, if I have to be honest. Like, great that they're teaching textiles in school still, but making you do a project that you have no interest in can kill a passion that you might end up having, right? In our school, they made everyone do skirts, and there were boys on that course that had no interest in making a skirt, but they still made them make skirts. And it's like, well, without trying to be rude, some of those lads might have had an interest in sewing, and then you've made them spend 6 months making a skirt. Now, I don't think there is much better way of killing a passion than making someone do something they don't want to do for 6 months. So yeah. Sew what you're interested in. Even if it ends up not being very good, you're learning skills that you can use later on. Thank you, that's a great advice, yeah. At any time. Oh dear. I mean, my real passion, I can only give from personal experience, truthfully, but my main passion for sewing really came into its own once I loved sewing beforehand, but my passion for it came when I started sewing ball gowns. I was well in over my head. I went from sewing an apron to a ball gown. I sewed one apron and I was like, you know what I can do? A ball gown. And it was, you know, structurally terrible. Took me a year. And after that, I was really, really passionate about, like, costumes, ball gowns, historical things. And I was like, yes, this is what I want to do. Because I'm much happier to spend time on things that I care about than like spending even like a week making like furniture that I don't care about, you know? Yeah. Ambition is the best learning curve. Yeah, for sure. I'd say so. Oh dear. And the skills will come with time. You won't even realise you're learning if you're enjoying yourself, right? And then before you even know it, you'll have picked up the skills you've got. And you'll start thinking, oh, I want to do that project. I wonder what I need to learn. And before you know it, you won't need to learn anything. You'll just be able to do it. Oh dear. I think that was the best part for me. I'm sure it's the best part for a lot of people when you find a project that you want to do and you're like, okay, what do I need to do for it? And then you're like, oh, actually, this is all stuff that I already know how to do. It's very satisfying when that starts to happen. Oh dear. Or when you can already identify ahead of time, like, oh, I know how you're going to be doing this. I know how you're going to be doing this. I know how you're going to be doing this. Because it's stuff that you've done before. It's super satisfying. It really feels like you've made a lot of progress. It's nice. Oh dear. The only thing with being self-taught is I have no idea what any of the techniques I use are actually called. I know what I'm doing, I just don't know what I'm doing, you know? I think a testament to this is ruching, right? A pretty common word. I don't know how long I was doing ruches before I knew what the word ruching was. I'd like call them like flat ruffles and stuff like that. I'd be like, yeah, just the flat ruffling bit. Ruching. Oh. But again, no training, so I had no idea what I was doing. I just knew how to do the thing, and I knew that I wanted to add it to the project. So I'd add it, I just didn't know what it was called. What's ruching? You're asking the worst person, but it's like, if you've seen like dresses and stuff that have like the almost like fabric that's like layered, often around like the stomach area, sometimes over the chest too. Sometimes that's called ruching. It's like gathered almost. Yeah, kind of like gathered fabric, but it makes the fabric kind of go like weep 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 weep. Flat layers. Looks like flat layers. Listen, worst person to tell you because I know what I'm doing and I know how to do it. But it took me so long to realize it was called ruching, and people would like refer to it and I'd be like, wouldn't put two and two together. I was lucky with how I was introduced sewing. I wanted doll clothes at the age of 12. My mum showed me a sewing machine. It was amazing. Zero quality control. I was so proud of the progress I made. See, I was very similar in that I think my mum showed me a couple of very simple things to make, but I actually did embroidery first. So I did embroidery and I wanted to make something for someone else. And so I made an embroidered cat, but I didn't want to just make the embroidery. I wanted to put it onto a pillow. And so my mum showed me how to make the pillow. And I made that myself. I was shown how to put that cat onto the pillow. And because I was making it for somebody else, I wanted it to be really good. And so I kind of, with things like that was quite careful about it. And I was really, really proud. And after that, I started being like, I want to sew more. And so I'd like make dresses for a couple of my toys, all in hand stitching. I'd leave needles all over the place. But I was like hand stitching it all. Because I'd only use a machine when my mum was around. Because I was pretty young at that point. I could only have been 7 or 8. So hand needles only. Hand stitching. And then I got to school and I was like, I really want to do textiles. Because I already had a big interest in it. And then they made the textiles course really small. And then I couldn't fit in it. So I couldn't do textiles. So I did like the test time of textiles where they like let you do textiles for like 6 months. And then I couldn't do textiles ever again. I was like, oh, but when I went to college, I had access to the textiles department, so I could go use it if I wanted to. But yeah, I didn't really have any textiles training. I know what it means, and now it makes sense. Yeah, see? This is me being bad at explaining things. I know what it is, and I know how to do it, but I have no idea what it is. Oh dear. Yeah. I think when I found out cosplay was a thing was when I got very, very passionate, but like the ball gowns really, really did speak to me. I loved making such like bizarre and big things. That was really fun. And I wanted to do that over and over again. And I loved collecting fabric so that I could do those projects. That was so fun. Like those huge projects. And then when I found cosplay and I was like, oh wait, I could do these projects over and over again and there's a reason and I have places to wear them. Okay. It was like, right, this is what I want to sew. And since then it's been like, yeah, cosplay is the thing for me. I mean, there's been dips where it's like I've not been able to cosplay as much. I think university was like a big one. It was just not the time to cosplay doing that. But then after university, I've had a lot more time. Good. University is kind of a time drain. Oh dear. And I was like trying to catch up a year most of the time while I was at university too, so. uh, oh. There we go. Right, I need to cut off the excess because this is still a little long. Off to bed now! George, thank you so much for popping by. Get some good sleep. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's a bit of a later stream for you, huh? There we go. And get all this out of there. There we go. Again, I could use that for something else, so I'm okay just cutting that and putting it to one side for now. And then we just need to draw the last part. Yee. Find my pencil. I won't ever forget like seeing cosplayers on the television for the first time though and thinking, how weird! So weird dressing up in cosplays. Ew. I must have been really young. Like I was like under the age of 10 for sure. And then look at me now. Yeah. I was so judgmental. I judged so hard. And that was for I think it was for a WoW event or something like that. It must have been, because of the timing. I can only assume it was for a WoW event. But I judged so hard. And then I got into cosplay. It's still weird to me even now though, because like I liked video games back then. So it wasn't like I didn't like games or anything. I don't know. It's just judgy as heck for some reason. Like a judgy 8-year-old. Oh, good stuff. Right, get these last bits pinned and then we'll trim all of these out. And I also need to trim this end bit up here because I didn't realise that wasn't the edge. I thought that it was, but it wasn't. Hey ho! It's fine. It's fine. We can work with it. Go. And up here. Oh. And there. And oh, come on. See, I'm down to like the pins that I don't like using very much now, so all of these are like just a little bit bent, a little bit uneven, a little bit bent. Not my best pins. Actually, I might unpin this. Just try and even out the fabric a bit because it is slanted over to one side just a little. I might be able to fix that. Who knows? Maybe just a little? Yeah, I can fix it. Good fix. I do have to repin it now with these nasty pins, but that's okay. I saw some really nice pins this weekend. I don't need more pins, but tempting. Tempting. They were like glass end tip pins, I think they were. They just looked very pretty. Just very pretty. What thread do you use your dresses? I want to pick out a perfect thread and not have a thread I would never use. Good luck! Because, I don't know if you can see this over here. These are all of my threads. Like I have drawers and drawers and drawers of threads. I use Gutermann. Gutermann thread is, it's just a good quality thread that doesn't lint very much. But the thing is, you very rarely use the entirety of the thread for one outfit. So what happens is, you have the thread that matches your fabric, and then you're like, well, that was useful for this outfit. And now I shall put it in my thread bank and keep it forever. Until I use it, maybe in 5 years' time. And it just becomes part of your thread family. Which is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all. I actually really like my thread collection because quite often I'll do a project where it's like, damn, I need a blue thread. And I can be like, do I have one? And often I do. So it's quite useful to have. But you end up with so much thread. I switch screens and you'll see it, but like, oh no, you won't because all this is in the way. Like, I can't fit all of my thread in all of my thread drawers anymore. But I have so much thread. So much thread. But I tend to use Gutermann because it's a pretty good quality thread, doesn't snap very much, and it doesn't lint very much either. So it's good. Thanks so much. So much. I get through so much thread. So much. Welcome on back. Pup taken out and eating now. Def did not in the grinder. Heck yeah. No pups in the grinder. None at all. There would never be. Never, never, never. Oh dear. Ooh. And then up to, ooh. Up to here. And I think today we'll probably, I know it's probably not the most interesting stream, but I think today we'll probably get to the point where everything is cut out and leave it there, just because I am a bit wobbly today and I don't want to push it too hard. And oh dear. Yeah, I'm taking myself careful today, okay? I'm taking myself very careful. So I'm probably gonna get all these cut out and I think probably leave it there. Yeah. But it does set me up really nicely for tomorrow, where we can get the sewing machine out and go to town on this. And hopefully get a good night's sleep before that too. Before we use the sewing machine. Fred family, yes. But honestly, it's so useful to have. The thread family is great. It's I don't recommend obviously like stocking up and having like a huge family straight away because that'd be very expensive. But it's one of those things where it doesn't take up too much space and you likely will use most of them at some point. And yeah, I mean like there are some where like this thread for instance, I know I used it on a costume for Lakshmi, which was like 4 years ago, and I have nearly the full reel of this one. It's a really nice blue though, and we have some bras coming up next month that I know I'll be able to use this thread on. So it's like, and the bra won't use probably that much thread either, thinking about it, but like, it's just useful, that sort of stuff, where it's like, I'll use it for one thing or the other. Like, if I don't use it for this project, I'll use it for the next. And especially because thread does become quite expensive quite quickly. Yeah. I actually really like my thread build-up. Are you getting an early night in? Yeah, I was thinking the same. Thinking the same! Extra sleep! I'm not gonna complain on extra sleep. I would like to see some of Shifty's stream, but I might get an early night too. I think there's a couple things I need to handle in the boobtober Discord too. And then again, early night. Oh dear. Busy, busy, busy. Back. Welcome back. Don't worry, I'll fill you in on Shifty now. Oh, I'll give you a fill of Shifty now. Oh, I see. I'll fill you. I was gonna say, you're gonna fill me in on Shifty? What's Shifty doing then? Well, I'd like to know what Shifty's doing right now. Shifty's twerking? That's where Shifty's been? Shifty, you could have told us. We would have liked to have known that. All you did was give us a BRB and a lurk. You didn't even tell us you were going to twerk. Wow. Shifty. Why would I tell you that? That's true. That is true. Oh, whoa! Look at that bug go! Look at that bug go! Oh dear. That's spooky behind. File, did you also edit the ass so that it faced both directions? Already? Already you are like, now that ass needs to go both ways. Oh dear. Oh, thank you for the egg. Yes. Honestly. Honestly. That poor butt. How's it gonna handle this? It's not gonna be able to sit in his seat later. I needed to face the other way so I could shoot its own darts. Oh, I see. Excuse me. Sorry for the squeaks. Oh dear. Okay. Oh. Nifty, you're becoming more and more TOS. How does it feel? Oh, that's another pin. Pin catch. That's one thing. Since I started sewing, my hands have got very tough. I have very tough hands these days. Oh god! What is that? It's cursed. It's very cursed, Vile. Oh my god. I need to curve my TOS-ness. Yeah. Oh my god. Vile. What is that long thing? Vile. You can't. In fact, it's not me doing that, but it is your butt. It's a dart. Vile, please. Ah! It doesn't look like a dart. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh, it's so funny. I will say, I think the small circular one is the best because it's flying out. I might have to remove the butt. Why? Why? I don't understand why. I see nothing wrong with this. Oh dear. Oh. Nothing wrong with this. Nothing wrong with this. Is that a shot or something? When Shifty shits on your stream. I'm gonna pull the Shifty is shitting on my stream card. Oh dear. Shifty turn his butt into a Nerf blaster. Oh, that would be cursed. A Shifty butt Nerf blaster. Oh, that's it. I mean, I could scroll up. I can't with this. I know this is I will say the music is it's really relaxing jazz, maybe not. It's going for it. You like jazz? Oh, hi again, Bateman. How goes it? Oh. And then like swing like this to follow it, it's even worse. It's like so relaxing. Oh. I like that you like jazz, and then it's just someone just going so intense on the solo. Oh, good times. I need to cut this part as well because I thought you were the end. You were not. You were not the end. There we go. Hey Bateman, duck! How's Bateman gonna duck with all that forehead though? I can't. Look at that. Go. Egg! Egg! Hi Floatil, how goes it? I hope you're having a good day. Okay, I need to trim the edge of this one just a little bit. It's just so that we get basically this one as an individual pieces. Otherwise this is not going to work. Just need to take like half a centimeter off this side. It's going to be a little bit annoying one to trim, but that's okay. You can do it. Believe in us. Oh dear, are you trying to hit me, Val? Wait, I'm good. What are we talking about? We're talking about Shifty's butt firing missiles. That's good, Shifty. How's life in the whale country? It's alright. I'm a bit under the weather, but other than that, it's good. How are you doing, Floatil? Did you have a good weekend? Yeah. Keep trimming. Ah. No. Trimming. No. Oh, that one gets caught out. Oops. There we go. We get all of them in there. And ooh! Okay, and then that one, and then this one. Okay, I think we got it. Good. Whew. That was a tricky one. We did it. A tiny bit of waste, but that's alright. Better than it was. Ah, dear. My new favourite combo. Weekend was nice, went to the movies and played some... Oh, Gloomhaven, nice. You sure it's a missile? It looks more like a colonoscopy. Ah! Also, Red, how's it going? I hope you're having a good day. It is right at the end of the stream, I will say. I normally stream a lot longer than this for anyone who's a bit new here, but I am quite ill today. I'm so sorry. I've been up since I went to sleep at 4 in the morning because I really wasn't very well last night, and I wanted to do a stream today because it gives me something fun to do, and I had a nice stream, so thank you everyone. But yeah, I really wasn't very well, and I don't want to push myself too hard today because I'd like to do a really long stream tomorrow where we get a lot of the petticoat done. So we've set ourselves up really well for tomorrow. Let me get some of these onto the screen so you can see. We have set ourselves up very good for tomorrow in that we've got our fabric prepared, because this is kind of a nightmare, to be honest, of fabric to cut. But, oh, there's a face again. Heck yeah, hi! with a heckin' face. Have a fun one in... Oh, you have a fun one of me in the memes channel? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What could it be? Oh, that is a good one. That lined up very, very nicely. Very nice. Oh, there's a colonoscopy. It looks more like an explosive time. But it's red. But it's hecking red. Ah, dear. Honestly. Oh, right. Let us set up a raid, shall we? And we will go send all the love to somebody else for the rest of the day. Again, sorry that I'm leaving quite so soon. I know I'd normally be on a little bit longer, but just for today, not for today. Actually, let's raid somebody else who's doing Boobtober again. And I think Bear has just started. So let's go send you all over to Bear. That sounds a good call. They are doing some Elder Scrolls today. Let's heckin' send you all over to that. I think that sounds like a good call. So again, sorry it was a bit shorter. Thank you, Zay. I appreciate it. I don't know how many of you have met Bear. Bear is a very heckin' sweet bean. They do a lot of like video game style content. So they do spooky games, a lot of heckin' spook. So if you've liked the spooky games we've done on our channel, you probably want to send them a follow because they do a lot of heckin' spooky games on their channel. Oh, and thank you for putting the raid calls in chat. Speedier than I. I was about to go do I said I was about to. I typed in and that was it. Thank you so much. So do grab a raid call so we can send them over some love. They're also doing Boobtober, so we're gonna go raid somebody else who's doing Boobtober. I'm trying to raid people that are going to be taking part so we can send them some love since they are helping us out with something that I'm so passionate about. And yeah, I'll hopefully be back tomorrow to do a longer stream after some sleep. But yeah. Thank you everyone for being so supportive today. I'm sorry it was so short. Hopefully tomorrow we can do a proper long stream, maybe go for like 6 or 7 hours, make up for it a bit, and get some proper work done. Maybe eat something. Who knows? Crazy. Then I hope everyone else who was struggling today feels a bit better too. Yeah, I hope we all feel better. Otherwise, take care everyone. Thank you, Vile. I'll see you all soon. Look after yourself. Let's send some love to Bear.